Hello, and welcome back to my survival series. I kind of just been, a little bit just watching Bob Hill look. Uh, we're gonna be doing a little bit of work on the ship today, and there's also some odds and ends things I want to do, like with the Swiss knife, with its little toolbox and its setup. I did a little bit off screen with it, not much. I actually had a week of it to save because while I was setting it up, I had a little accident and it exploded everything. So it completely destroyed the Swiss blade and the toolbox. I was like, yeah, it's gonna reload. Go back save quick. But yeah. And then we're probably also gonna start on this hill. I'm also gonna do some things hill because little Bob Hill, always when I've been watching him, is he will go and try to pull stuff out of, say, this car can. Instead of coming from this way, he'll come from this way, and he'll get stuck. And he will sit there forever. I also have no idea where these are from. I don't know why these are here. Or what are they? Because I don't have anything set for that. There is this behind them, but I don't have anything here that should be projecting anything. So I have a little mystery on my hands here. So I'm also going to probably be doing some little bit prep work for the new update that comes out in a couple days. I think it's coming out Monday. So yeah, it'll be a couple days. I haven't really been keeping it up with actually much, but I watched some videos earlier today when I could, and yeah, some interesting stuff's gonna be coming. So I'm gonna do at least for the toolbox because this is where most of this stuff just pops in my head to do it for. I'm going to be prepping some stuff for the toolbox and to have a little bit less lights. Besides the turn off and on for I'm gonna draw a blank on because I don't really have a name for the system. So the safety system for not allowing me to accidentally try to load both. So yeah. Okay, what are you doing now? He's fixing something on one of the puffins. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm thinking about right here. Ooh, that may drop all these though. We're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna carve my way down here. Let's skip that one. I need to remove that. That keeps getting me. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't want to block hill? No, that was on something else. Let's go and remove that. That was just a temporary block I placed that I never removed. For now, I'm just gonna get this because I realized on the way down that what I originally was going to do ain't going to do. Because I was thinking about putting this block all the way up, but having that rail right there kind of don't really make sense. At least to me it don't. I mean, I wish there was just like a straight, kind of like a full block pillow block that I can use to... What does the backside of this look like? Okay, you know what? I think we're just gonna go ahead and do it. course, when the next update comes out, there's probably gonna have a block that's probably gonna fit Hill Battle, and I'm gonna end up changing it. But for now, we'll go with this. I may have changing the color of it, but I can do that with the paint gun later on. I'm gonna load this up real quick, and we will move on to. Actually, I'll probably go sleep, so the sun will come up, and then I will probably go over there and start working on where the welder, the printer is gonna be. Hello. Okay. Hello. Okie dokie. Okay, I did say I was gonna go do that first, but I wanna finish up what I was doing over here. Well, I guess not really finish up what I was doing, because the only thing I was doing was messing with the ship, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna work this out a little bit. So, I'm gonna actually do something too. Like this, and we are going to find this, and boom. Okay. So we're just gonna slightly back you up. And as you can see here, why don't you, there we go. Okay, as you can see, I changed the bars. The second bar is now controls the up and down for the hinges, and also allows me to have camos. The third is the control stuff for the toolbox. I'm probably going to be adding more control stuff eventually. And the first is just kind of general stuff. And I'm also going to be repurposing some of the, because I have two timer blocks, two timers on this. Timer blocks, yeah, that was right. That no longer have a purpose. Actually, what am I doing? I want to. Because the plan for this. I need some plate. Excuse you. Even though I was the one that ran into you. Actually, we're going to do this to be quick. Boom. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take this and go like that. And then you. So about how. Oh, this one? Should have actually kept this hill until I lined it up. How many blocks does it stick out from that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. So from here, 1, 2, 3. I gotta do no shenanigans with this thing to get it and then also in between episodes, kind of a little prep work for this too. I also added these because I'm going to be adding something. I need you to be off. Okay, hopefully they'll allow it to tilt up just enough. Probably not. I probably have to remove them. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here. as you also probably can hear, I also added the in-game music on. It actually was on, but it just at so low of a level you wouldn't normally hear it. But I've been wanting to put background music into my videos sometime, and then it dawned on me, you know what, I could just use the in-game music as the background music and just be good. Hopefully I'll be able to. Hopefully I don't get like copyright because of YouTube bullshit. But anywho, okay. I may eventually get fancy with this and have it it stores them uphill like in the walls, both of them. That's a lot of programming. Okay. Okay, and another thing I'm thinking of doing for this, which I don't think I'm gonna do it now because I do want to go over and start setting up the orbital system. Okay, so I don't want to spend my entire time on this. I kind of want to jump around a little bit in this episode. My prep book, though. You know what? We'll just save that because I did put batteries on here because one of the things I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be temporarily detaching this. But one thing I'm gonna probably do is I'm probably gonna put 3 centrals here. Actually, I may just put 2 centrals. So this central will detect this coronal, and that central will detect this coronal. Well, I say detect. I'm gonna take move these real quick, but it's basically gonna be if it detects this coronal on either side, it means I'm not lined up right. Okay, so let's go and we're gonna run over here. Actually, first, I actually have enough money to get another new friend. So let's go ahead and get a new second friend. Okay, so I only have enough money to get another one. Okay, so the first one's named Bob. Let's go Tom. Because I kind of listened to them this morning, Bob and Tom. Okay, well, it's actually just Tom and Tom, but well, it's Tom. But yeah. Okay, he can go do his things once he's brought it up. And then we're gonna come over here. Oh, he's running his back wall. Unfortunately, he's running things I don't want him to weld. I am gonna go ahead and just poke some holes in this wall real quick. I'll fix that as time needed. And gonna poke a hole right here to my light on. Okay, so I'm using the wrong block. So I'm gonna come 5 out from this wall, so right there. And so, and let's go put this one temporarily. Both of these away temporarily, but yeah. I'm gonna go and put a hole right there too. Okay. So we're gonna go down. So I do is the. Well, do I want to pull a pipeline over one right there? I'm gonna do three. Do this as a three real quick. Okay. I want this to be 9 long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess actually 9 wide is actually what I wanted it to be, but. Okay, this is the size I'm going with right now. It's 9 and 11 long. So that's 4. And so make it 5. Okay. Something still feels off. I don't know why, but it just something feels off. Okay, looks like both of them's gonna lock. And then go ahead and do this. They both like to go and line up. Somewhat, I guess. Okay. Now I want to test. I get so worried about testing the grinders shutting off. I stepped on the thruster and hurt myself. Okay. So the underbelly camera. Come on. Let's go ahead and dump this ship's inventory here. I really don't care what container it is. When this thing's unloaded, it fusses up like a madman. Okay, switch Camel's Hill. First, let's hit forward, then we'll go to down. And I'm probably gonna cut a lot of this grinding out, but we're gonna grind this platform down, and then I'm probably gonna be putting this ship on the workshop not too long from now. But I'm gonna put it on the workshop with its toolbox, but it's gonna be it's not gonna be in this toolbox. It's gonna be a different toolbox. It's gonna be a version that I may actually switch to. I'm gonna leave that for a surprise. I just gotta find a time to be able to do it, honestly. Okay. So we want this off. Okay. And I'm gonna use up all the materials that I have in this. Wrong button. From it building, well, we're grinding this platform down. I hope I'm actually talking, because I haven't, not looking at my recording, honestly. I may have, and I may not have, unmuted myself. Who knows? I unmuted myself. I can see it. Now, I welded most of it up. I also went through into the wall there because I just had Excel. Let's run this up. I need to actually grind that down. This actually ain't supposed to be here. Well, it originally was, but then I changed it, so I pushed the building out one by one. And then oopsie. Okay, so I didn't weld this up, this little strip, because there's going to be a conveyor line going down this. Well, probably, I don't know, this episode is kind of more of kind of just doing a little odd stuff that I needed to do around here. So, I'm not going to probably focus on this. I'm probably going to go and work on that ship a little bit more. And expand this out a little bit, not by much probably. I also like that there are, like, needs to be fueling stations coming in, so I can get access. We're gonna be getting rid of this mod come the next update. I'm still not sold on having this skin. Let's go ahead and to get this so I can build more scaffolding. And let's see here, right here. Hill, and hill are all going to be, well, some turrets are going to go. Now I'm thinking, let's see here, this is going to be a 3, then right here is going to be a wall from hill to hill. Thinking about cutting this out. Not too sure on this though, not yet. I am going to go ahead and build up this wall a little bit more. This firewall has to be built first before I build anything else. Because if I don't, I'm gonna have to carve out in this mountainside to get my welding ship in here to weld it up, and I misplaced that. That needs to go build. And there's gonna be some defenses on this. And this ship's gonna have a pretty chunk of defenses on it. So we can go back to White Hill. Throw these in. Okay, so right here is going ion thrusters, hydrogen thrusters, and the same on this. I am going to have something here. It may be like stationary weapons or maybe the antenna or some stuff. But for now, it's just my access to get to this section. Now, the idea with this is to possibly have a drop craft right here. That I will use to start my base. Now, I'm leaning to having something like that robo down there to start my base. I've also been messing around with the idea with the Rhino to change it from a welding vehicle to a basically a starting robo type thing. Well, it ain't gonna be a robo. It's going to have legs. Where's Bob at? Oh no, Bob's right there. What are they doing real quick? So I'm getting distracted. And this level is going to be the hangar. I haven't decided if it's going to be a pressurized hangar. Right now, it currently is designed to have hangar doors, but I may just leave it open and not pressurize it. Well, you know, I could. Because what the ship's going to have, it's going to have a puffins inside of it. That's going to be my starter mino for whatever. I mean, can a puffins even get to space though? They should have enough fuel to do it. I mean, I guess I can hop in one of them and fly out. See? Okay, so I am gonna call it an episode here. I'm kind of stuck on what to do with this. I could go over there and build on the welding, but I think I'm gonna save that for more of an entire episode. If I actually just be next episode, I'll probably work on getting the welding. Well, yeah, we'll go and get that up. Because I may also start doing combat a little bit just to give me time and something to do to think of what to do with this. Although, who knows? Okay. I did have an idea for the section downhill to have a puffins in it. And to have it go out of a gate, but the gate are not big enough, and it won't fit out of a single. So I don't think it'll fit out of a single. What you call it? Hangar door. Well, just like one layer of not combined like how it has to be for this hangar door. Of course, one thing I am thinking of is making this into like a little drop pod thing. So I would basically line up, drop it, and then I would fly out in a puffins. I'm also probably going to build another hangar somewhere on the ship to hold a small transport ship. So this thing will have guaranteed 3 small ships on it. Now for this base, it's going to have a large ship for the transferring materials from this base to it, but a small ship other places. Most likely. We'll see. That's the plan right now. Tomorrow may change. Okay, so this episode's kind of been a small odd jobs thing with 2 little friends here. One that is currently stuck because he's trying to get over there by going through this for whatever reason. He'll find his way, or he won't. Okay, so if you guys think it's worth it, go and drop it a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Pop it down. Waffles.